The price of the EpiPen. That's the device that was used. It's used when somebody's got a severe allergic reaction. They go into shock. You stab them with an EpiPen. Well, the price has gone up 400%. And look at this. Before that increase in price went into effect, the CEO of Mylan Pharmaceuticals, they make the EpiPen, went up 671% to $18.9 million. Roll tape. Some capitalists would say, we're going to put in that price increase because we can. We now have a monopoly on the EpiPen. We can do it, therefore we're going to do it.
So that'll be on their conscience with these little kids who, you know, I'm fortunate enough to be able to afford the EpiPen. I know many can't. And this is not an optional device. This is something you have to use. And we're talking life or death. Food allergies are not like seasonal allergies. These are life and death matters. It
was the young lad in the blue shirt. His name is Colin. He's the one who needs the EpiPen. Well, John Stossel is here. John, there's a debate going on here. The Mylan can and did raise the price dramatically of a product that's of vital importance to other people in need of that product. Were they right to do it?
Well, this seems gross when the CEO gives herself such a big raise, but they're free to do it, and the higher it is, the more likely that the next wonderful device like an EpiPen gets invented. And look, my daughter needs an EpiPen too, so I may be paying this. I've had them for years. You got to test them on an orange to see how they work. There's a generic substitute. It's not as good.
Are you okay with this? Are you really okay with this?
I'm okay with it because it's part of freedom. It's private business, and the higher the price, the more greedy people will say, I want to go in that business, and they may invent the thing that saves my life.
Well, is it okay for Congress to haul Mylan in front of them, get them under oath, do this, the tobacco company guys, and say, what are you up to? I say that that is a legitimate political response to an economic development. And you say?
Except the way Congress does it is to say, look at me, elect me, I'm beaten up on a rich company. They're just jerks.
Well, they did it with Shkreli. What did you think to that?
Well, he broke laws, and he's being punished for other things. What he did was gross. But look, when prices are free, we get more of the good stuff we want.
What do you say to this, Leslie Marshall? You're a mom, and I don't know whether your kids need EpiPens or not, but what do you say?
Well, you just met my son, who has 10 allergies. And I need an EpiPen just like you do, John. Although we were in agreement up until that point. You know, no, because what this comes down to, the reason that this bothers me is I don't feel that a person's economic status should determine whether their child gets the medical care that they need. And some of the costs, whether it's for this EpiPen or other medications, to children and to seniors especially, are outrageous, and they're not what a normal, average, middle-class family could afford.
Senator Joe Manchin's daughter is the CEO of Mylan, and three or four of his colleagues are now demanding an investigation of it. Senator Joe Manchin's Democrat out of West Virginia.
Okay, and it's his daughter.
His daughter's the CEO of Mylan.
And so, she's the lady who got the $18.9 million?
Yes. So here's the other point. Chuck Grassley wants a probe because he's saying, wait a second, taxpayers are footing the bill for the EpiPen price increase via Medicaid.
I think we're done with John and Leslie. Are we done? When's your show?
EpiPen gives out 700,000 free EpiPens to people in need. And my show is Friday on with the libertarian candidates who would say prices should be free.
I want to see that. It's a libertarian town hall, isn't it? Yes. Free-flowing debate with Gary Johnson.